Hi, everyone. Welcome to No Buts About It. I just wanted to hop on here real quick and kind of give a response, a reaction to the Joe Burrow contract. Just got done watching Thursday Night Football, that awesome Lions win over the Chiefs. Me and Chus told you that them Lions, that was a team to watch out for. That was a really fun game to watch. We've got stuff to talk about tomorrow, of course, but right now we're just going to talk about the Joe Burrow contract. So it is still Thursday night, September 7th, and I'm posting this tonight. And then hopefully, once we have more ideas of what the contract looks like in structure, I can make a more detail oriented video. But right now, I just wanted to look at the contract itself. So, in case you missed it, Joe Burrow, near the beginning of Thursday Night Football, actually signed a 5-year, $275 million contract with $219 million guaranteed. So, a lot of people saw this contract immediately and they said, oh, T. Higgins is gone because Joe Burrow is now the highest paid player in the NFL, highest paid player in NFL history. So, obviously, Bengals can't afford to pay T. Higgins, right? I don't think that's necessarily true. I still think there's a chance that the T. Higgins deal could go through. I don't know if it'll happen this year, but I think that there is a way to structure these contracts so that we can still keep Jamar Chase. Bengals can still keep T. Higgins. Obviously, they're keeping Joe Burrow. So, some key things to look at is you don't have to pay the player the same amount every year. You just have to pay them that certain amount, and it averages out. So this contract averages out to about $55 million per year. So that's what he's going to get approximately, but that won't be his cap hit every year. So I'm going to give Joe Goodberry credit for this because he's the first person I saw pointed out on Twitter or on X, and he looked at Justin Herbert's contract. And before, Justin Herbert was the highest paid quarterback in the NFL, same draft class as Joe Burrow. But I believe they both have 2 years left on their current contract. Joe has 2 years and $41 million left on his current contract before this contract goes into effect. So let's look at Justin Herbert's contract real quick. His cap hit in 2023 is $8 million. Then 2024, it's $19 million. And it gets a little bit bigger each year. And then we don't get the really big cap hit until 2027 when his cap hit is $58 million. And then in 2028, it is $71 million. 2029, it drops back down to that $59 million. So, like I said, you can front load one contract, back load another contract. Bengals still have approximately $12 million left in cap space. So, as a Bengals fan, am I worried that T. Higgins will not be signed and is going to walk because of this contract? And the short answer, without being able to break down Joe Burrow's contract and looking at what T might want, is no, I'm not. I am still very confident that the Bengals will figure out a way to bring T back. And I think it's all but known Jamar Chase is going to come back 100%. So I don't really get why people are worried for the Bengals. From what I've seen online, it seems like the people that think T. Higgins is gone are people that aren't even Bengals fans. It's people that want T. Higgins to be gone. So I think if you're a Bengals fan and you're not looking into the contract yet, I would not be freaking out. I think Tyler Boyd is probably gone after his contract is up. I think he's a free agent. But I think T. Higgins is here to stay. And I would not be surprised if the Bengals backload Joe Burrow's contract in a similar way to Justin Herbert's, to where that big cap hit doesn't come in until 2027, 2028 type. And they make T. Higgins maybe front loaded, get him most of his contract paid off. Same with Jamar Chase. There's stuff you can do with the cap space. The gymnastics are insane. So there's no reason to be scared if you're a Bengals fan. But make sure to tune in to the show tomorrow. Chuss and I are going to be discussing tonight's game. I've got some players here I want to highlight. I'm sure Chuss has some players he wants to highlight. I'm hoping that Jonathan will be on to talk about his first ever regular season football game, watching as a fan of the Detroit Lions and having them win. Definitely a very interesting game. Definitely lots to talk about. So make sure to tune into that and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that episode. And hopefully we will have more details about the Joe Burrow contract on that episode as well. That'll probably be uploaded around 3 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So make sure to tune in, and I hope everyone has a great night.